We begin with breaking news from your Arizona Cardinals. After 7 years of being the face of the franchise, the team is releasing quarterback Kyler Murray. It's a very unusual move for a former #1 overall pick to be cut like this, but Kyler Murray, the era is over here in Arizona. Thank you for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Troy Hayden.
And I'm Tram Mai. 12 Sports' Cameron Cox is live at Salt River Fields for D-back spring training. But Cam, we want to talk about this big news. Kyler Murray, the end of an era.
Yeah. Guys, it is still kind of crazy to wrap your mind around that Kyler Murray is no longer going to be the starting quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals. But if you ask many really around the organization, around the league, fans in general, we all kind of could see this coming at some point, that a divorce was coming between the Cardinals and Kyler Murray. Here's what we can confirm. The Cardinals will release Kyler Murray next Wednesday. That's when the new league year begins for the NFL. And Murray already saying his goodbye to Arizona on social media. Kind of a sad ending to this 7-year saga. Remember, Murray was drafted #1 overall in 2019. Stat-wise, he is one of the best QBs in team history. Third most passing yards and passing touchdowns in team history, but that one lone playoff appearance. Murray played in every game his first 2 years in the league, but he has missed a bunch of time in recent years with a handful of different injuries. Recently, Murray, of course, missed most of last year with a foot injury, although it was widely talked about in NFL circles that he was benched for backup Jacoby Brissett. Cutting Murray will cost the Cardinals $54 million against the cap, but they get a fresh start. K1 gets a fresh start, and now this organization can move forward. Here's the quote from K1. "To everyone that supported me and showed me kindness to my family and I during my time in AZ, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I wanted nothing more than to be the one to end the 77-year drought for this organization. I am sorry I failed us. I wish this community and my brothers nothing but the best. I am no stranger to adversity. I am prepared for whatever is next. I trust in God and my work ethic. I truly believe my best ball is in front of me, and I look forward to proving it. Godspeed." Kyler Murray will be a free agent next Wednesday when that new league year begins. He can really sign with any team out there. There have been some reported links to maybe the New York Jets or the Minnesota Vikings. As for the Cardinals, they'll have to move forward and find a different quarterback. But it is now clear Kyler Murray will not be the quarterback of the Cardinals. I have heard they tried to trade him, and it just didn't work out whatsoever. So the only next result for the Cardinals is to release him outright, and he'll be able to sign with any team out there in the NFL, guys.
Yeah, he made his own bed, though, Cam, and we've talked about this many times, and I'm sure you noticed the dig in his statement. I tried to break the 77-year drought of this organization, like, hey, don't blame me. This is a bad organization. I don't know, good riddance. As a fan, I've been a fan forever. His attitude just wasn't great. He was always like pouting and upset. It never seemed like a leader to me.
Yeah, Troy, that's the complicated, I guess, history when you think of Kyler Murray in the desert. Because on one hand, fans will remember the wow plays, right? We saw so many of those. But at the other times, we'll remember the dysfunction. And not only does that come from the Cardinals side and early on kind of enabling him in a sense, but it also comes from Murray himself. Questions about his, leadership, some of his work habits too as well. Remember the homework clause when they gave him that new big contract and all that drama that surrounded him. There just always seemed to be other things that got in the way of the Cardinals and Murray finding success. In most recent years, even with a head coach that he really backed in Jonathan Gannon, you thought everything was going to be in line, and nothing fell into place, whether it was injuries or performance on the field, where Murray really at times sometimes struggled to get this offense going, especially early on in last year. This just seems like the inevitable choice. It seems like something that needed to happen for a long time now. And for now, both these two sides here, they could really get a fresh start moving forward, and the Cardinals can find them a new quarterback.
Let's see where we go from here.
I was going to say, yeah, we were just saying, it's kind of like a not surprise, little surprise. All right. Cam, thank you.